Welcome to Evilive, the live media commentary, the show that answers the question, can you make s'mores with dragon breath? Subscribe if you're new to the channel, because today we are reviewing, or we're giving initial reactions to the House of the Dragon Season 2 official trailer that just dropped, like, not today, I think. It was like a day or two ago. Anyway, let's get into it, because I'm stoked for this one. I've been doing a lot of these. This is the last one for today, I swear.
The Targaryen who sits the Iron Throne is not just a king or a queen. They are a protector of the realm. Now I find myself in an impossible position.
All hail, King Aegon!
The enemy usurped my throne.
We're going to King's Landing.
We're gonna fuck them up.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
We must play the board before us.
Proceed cautiously.
Fuck dignity! I want revenge.
News spreads through the realm. The great houses will come to our side.
I did not think they would be so eager to die. My ships sail at your command.
Yeah.
The realm's only hope is in a leader strong enough to unite it.
Do you accept me as your queen and ruler?
This senseless war must end.
Shall now us prevail.
Not like this.
Alison told's love for our enemy. That makes her a fool.
The enemy without may be fought with swords. The enemy within is more insidious.
There is more than one way to fight a war.
War is coming. And neither of us may win.
Hell yes. Oh, man. All right. First of all, I have not read the novel that this timeline takes place in. I have read the illustrated guides of this timeline, but I haven't actually read Fire and Blood, the novel. But that being said, I know what's happening here. And the first season did a beautiful job of setting up the war. And this season is the beginnings of that war. And that war goes for generations. So it's not something like, it's going to go past her lifespan, Daenerys' lifespan. So, did I just say the wrong name? Rhaenyra's lifespan. So it's going to be her kids, I believe her kids' kids that end the war. But a lot of people are going to suffer and die in the interim. And what's so great about George R.R. Tolkien, George R.R. Martin, wow. What's so great about him is it's not black and white. It's not like, here's good guys and they're going against bad guys and there's massive war. No. There's like, there's that quote later on in here where like there's more than one way to win a war. There's surreptitious ways of like degrading a side from the inside out in order to make your side come out on top. And you never really know with Martin's works who is going to end up. I mean, it's because this is based off of a finished book, unlike Game of Thrones, then we do actually know how it's going to end. But there are some changes that happened based, like there's like missing kids that are supposed to be in that haven't been introduced yet. So who knows if they're going to actually introduce them or not. you just never know what's going to happen. And everything comes out as a surprise. And there's so many sort of back alley deals and situations that occurred that it just makes it so exciting. Plus the whole political side of it, with the different families working together and then switching sides because of one thing one person said, someone else said or did, or like the whole war is based on a misunderstanding. Seriously, that's the whole war. And then it's just one side, like in the very end of the first season, a son dies on Dragonback, and that starts the war in open combat, and it does not stop. So we're going to see a lot of characters that we love unfortunately die. We're going to see a lot of characters that we love like win and just decimate. And it's going to go on the whole season. And it's going to be painful. And Detroit, like the first season was like a 30-year gap in order to set this up. This season, we're probably looking at a much smaller time scale, and we're going to see some genuine devastation. And I am here for it. That's what I come to Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin's worlds for. And HBO has been killing it with it. So I'm so excited about this. There's so many great shots. Anytime you see a dragon, I get like goofy excited. I mean, come on. They look great flying through the air. And I love how they're like different dragon looks, like they're not like the fantasy D&D dragon. It's like their own version of dragons. I like that. I like that they customize things and they make it their own world. They don't try to copy other tropes of fantasy. And the dragons are just devastating. Ugh. I'm so excited for this. I can't even tell you. So I'm going to be reviewing each of these episodes after they air, probably a day or so after they air. So expect that. I don't have anyone to chat with on it, so it's just probably going to be me gushing about the episode like I did the first season. But it's going to happen. That's what happens. So that was great about Game of Thrones, is that there was no good guys or bad guys. Yeah, that's what I love best, because that reflects reality. Everyone thinks they're good guys, but not everyone is a good guy. Dragons are super intimidating without talking. Yeah, that's the greatest part about them. They're just there. And you're not even sure if they're at the total command of their riders, because they're not. Like we saw that at the end of the last season, where the dragon was the one that struck out first and the rider was trying to get him to stop. So they're beasts. They're monstrous beasts. You cannot control them. And that's part of what's so great about it, is because this whole war is not just based on a misunderstanding what the king said on his deathbed, Viserys. It's also like the dragon's misunderstanding about what's happening to them and their reactions to it based on their natural way of being. That's dope. You don't see that anywhere else. So I'm really excited for this. And just knowing the sort of the deaths that come and the travesties that arise, it's what makes Game of Thrones great, but it's going to be hurting as a viewer. I mean, it's going to be painful, and I cannot wait to experience and share that pain. God damn, the emotion's so raw. Here's what I don't know. I don't remember anything about them going to the wall. Are they seeding Game of Thrones? The Song of Ice and Fire? That would be cool if they're doing that too. I just don't remember. And I know Dorne is not a part of the Seven Kingdoms yet, or the Six Kingdoms or whatever it is, because they hate the Targaryens. And it's going to be like the son of the son of the son of this generation that ends up uniting them and bringing them into the kingdom. But it's a long way out. And there's going to be attempts at bringing them in that are going to go very badly. Very badly. And I can't wait to see that too. Oh, this is such a good show. If you're not watching this series, you're missing out on some genuinely good drama. So do yourself a favor and watch the first season before this premieres. So we're looking at June 16. So you can binge it and get there. You don't think anything of importance happened at the wall in this timeline? Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, well, let me know what you guys thought about this trailer. Are you excited for House of the Dragon Season 2? Like I am. And if not, let me know why. I'd be really curious. And it's okay. We don't have to fight or argue about our different opinions. Just share them. And that's it. And that's okay. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. I've got work to do. So have a wonderful day. As always, remember that evil, spelled backwards, is live. So get out there and be evil.